Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Once again, I'm your boy Nev from Nev's Tech Bits, and I want to give you the idea that if you want to get a system, a computer system, for your money, it is a better idea if you get a used system than if you get a new system. You see, these days, technology ain't what it used to be. It's not going as far, as fast as it used to be. I think it was somebody's law that computers would become twice as fast every 18 months. But man, CPUs ain't what they used to be. I mean, we can keep making those transistors, we can keep making those CPUs smaller and smaller and smaller, but electricity starts to work unpredictably the smaller that you get. And in the subatomic universe, you cannot predict how that stuff's going to work. If you can't predict the voltage, you can't make a CPU, unfortunately. So instead, these days, we're trying to make CPUs that can do math in other universes. The quantum CPUs. Man, I love quantum mathematics, even though I can't do any of it. I don't know how to do math with letters. Anyways, getting back to the point at hand. Put more money on a used system. I'm going to prove it. I'm going to be going to some web pages showing you what you can get for the cheapest, and then trucking you off over to eBay, and then even Best Buy. Best Buy is selling used computers, apparently. It's a really big market. So let's just get into this fun stuff, shall we, ladies? So first off, let's start off with the Acer Vertion N4. Honestly, I don't use Acers. I'm not even going to act like I ever did. But actually, okay, I have. We've all had to use Acers, but man, I wouldn't use them if I didn't have to. Over at Best Buy, I got a few buddies over there that tell me about the quality, and they're telling me it just ain't there. It seems to be anytime you get an Acer, it means you're going to have to take it in for repairs at least once. If you know what you're doing and you need a little, and you don't have the money, okay, you know what, go for it. But let's check this out. An Acer Tiny Pentium 2.9 gigahertz, 4 gigabyte RAM, 128 gigabyte SSD, and the SSD is it's got some HD graphics, 610. All right, what's the benchmark on that CPU like? I should mention that I'm pretty sure, yeah, these benchmarks also include the GPU because the GPU is attached to the CPU. Thank you very much. All on the same die. Anyways, it gets a 3,000. Let's say 4,000. We'll just bump that up to 4,000. 4,000 for $303. That's not including tax or shipment. I should mention I'm using CDW here to start off with because let's say we're going for business. This is both for business and for personal. But if you're buying systems for medium, large business, you're probably using CDW. Things are going to be a little more expensive because businesses work a little bit differently. Anyways, Lenovo ThinkCentre M625 Tiny, an A9 9420E, 1.8 gigahertz, 4 gigabytes. This is Lenovo too. A lot of government agencies like to use Lenovo. Canadi, that means it comes with a French keyboard, I believe. Anyways, 128 gigs. That's an NVMe SSD. So. And it's got the Radeon R5 chip with it. Anyways, this one doesn't even get 2,000. Doesn't even get 2,000. It breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. For how much? Over $500. All right, so let's go on over to Best Buy and see the consumer electronics for true consumers for home. This is one of the cheapest things I could find. An HP for $700. And let's see if this thing has a video card on it. Please forgive the eyes. Oh, this thing only has a 2 terabyte hard drive. I thought that this thing would have an SSD, 7th generation AMD. I am not seeing much in the way of video card on here. Okay, so it must be on board. Anyways, I took a look at the GPU. Not even 6,000 for the A12. Okay, so, you know, not horrible, but for $700. Now let's see what we can get used at eBay for not even $300. Not even $300 with an SSD plus 2 terabyte hard disk drive. We get this Dell. Dell, also a pretty good name. People who like to upgrade and use their own systems don't mind or don't like Dell, but if you're the kind of person you just need it to work and you're working for corporate, then Dell is not too bad. I mean, Lenovo's great, but Dell never had a Superfish virus, and Superfish was created directly by Lenovo itself, so dirty pool there, mister. Dirty pool. Anyways, Dell OptiFlex 9010. And so I figured out exactly what kind of chip is on here. And look at that. Boom. Almost 7,000. That's the best you can get there, almost. I think the only thing this thing might not have is USB 3.0. Let me just scroll down. Like, USB 3.0 is definitely a nice thing to have. But if you don't have to have it, I bet it does have USB 3.0. It just isn't saying anything about it. But yeah, if absolute speed isn't your thing and you want cheap, then blam, get a used system, ladies and gentlemen. This is almost $300 shipped. That's free shipping. I got a small form factor, 265 gigabyte hard drive, 8 gigs RAM, Windows 10 Professional, ladies and gentlemen. Windows 10 Professional. All I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, go check it out. Go check it out. Anyways, that's it for me, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely get a used system. Do not get a new one if you're on a budget. Definitely. That's it for me, folks. Take care of each other and have a good one.